is Zer0finix again. Long time no rant. So today I'm ranting on Nelia Maria 1, an artist who swears that she's going to be the next director of SEGA. Right. Anyway, not long ago she made this journal.
Oh my god, I'm so happy today! The Sonic SEGA director put my link on his website! He said he likes my character. He's very excited with my Elena and SEGA soon. I'm very happy with the news. 1. He says he loves my art, and I want to draw a Sonic Channel project for SEGA only for official. 2. I'm really so happy for Shadow is still single. I'm so happy. No Shad Amy. No Shadoosh. They're not real covers. LOL. I'm so very happy to hear. In Sonic SEGA, Shadow is still faithful on Maria. His heart only decides on Maria. And yes, I have a chance to make Shadow happy in the Sonic SEGA future soon. But I will make Elena and Shadow his best friends / close partners. It reminds him of Maria. Yes, I will be the next Sonic SEGA director soon. That is why I want people to work together with me.
I thought the journal was a bit off when I read it. 1, she gives no link to where the website is. So I began to raise some questions, and apparently I wasn't the only one. So I asked her, but I got no response. I apologize, I have no screenshots of the comments, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. She, deleted the journal. But she did reply to some people who were telling her, congratulations! Long story short, I made a journal calling out on her bullshit. And link is in the description if you want to read it. So then I see her mention Oshima. Again, sorry for no screenshots. So I looked him up. I found his Facebook, and sure enough, I find it. Her picture. So I go to Nelia, and I send her a note. So I did some more digging around, and I found Oshima on Facebook, who was a former employee of SEGA. And I did find your picture on his wall, and I want to apologize for doubting you. See, it's kind of hard for me to believe things with no proof. And I was also worried that you were getting scammed by someone pretending to be with SEGA. And I also found your Facebook. May I send a friend request? Also, if I was you, I would not mention you being with SEGA a lot. In other words, you will have people all over you. I know you're proud and want to share it, but how many of your employees tell others? But that's just me. But if you don't mind me asking, how did you get employed at SEGA? I want to be there in a few years from now, but first I gotta go to college. Again, I am sorry for doubting you.
So, you believe me now? I feel bad at what you did to me. Well, I have college next year. I learn to make 3D game and learn a lot about art manga.
Well, it's hard to believe claims with no proof. And a lot of people are like that too. It's not just me. Of course, people are going to raise some questions, and I'm sorry for trying to right the wrong that I did.
It's fine. I want to make my own Sonic company at here, and I want to make my own Sonic project. Sonic SEGA will love it. Alongside, the story is unique, and a new official character, new creature, new villain. I already promised to myself I created Elena for SEGA. That is all. Not only Elena, maybe more characters like Elena's grandpa, her family, and new creature. So, what I said, who created own Sonic project? I will be a Sonic SEGA director because I created a new Sonic project.
Again, I am sorry. If I can, I would like to make it up to you. It would be pretty cool if SEGA says okay on the matter.
Yeah, I want to find people work together with me. That is all.
But wouldn't you have to go through SEGA first?
I prepare my Sonic project first, then I go to Japan, or I make my own Sonic game.
You just said you worked at SEGA. Do you or do you not?
Not yet. Why are you asking? What? You don't like me to go work at SEGA?
You just said you was accepted, and I saw your Facebook. It says you work there.
It's because I already asked Oshima, and he said yes. You don't have to check on me. Stay away from me. You waste my time.
You've wasted so much of my time.
Why ask Oshima? He no longer works at SEGA. You know, you really don't know shit about how big companies work, do you? Well, let me tell you this now. Nalia won't be official. SEGA does not accept fan characters. 2, even if you claim you made her for them, that does not mean they can accept her. 3, you want to make your own Sonic company? And you want to make your own Sonic project for concept art? Sorry, Sonic is copyrighted by SEGA. It won't happen. So you can't just make your own little company based on Sonic and not expect a big-ass lawsuit. When a company goes into making a new character, it takes a whole team to do it, not one fella. You might have a neat idea for a game, but what are the odds of SEGA accepting it? Be real here. So get your head out of La La Land for a while and think and do your research. You obviously don't know jack.
Hey, listen here. I created Alina for SEGA. You understand? I created Alina for SEGA. You hear me? This time, I'm going to ignore you. You are not the real director here.
Wake up, girl. She is a fan character you created outside of SEGA. When you make a character that is not official by SEGA, that is a fan character. But at this point, I'm talking to a brick wall. Don't come crying to me when they don't accept her. And don't say I didn't tell you so. You need to wake the hell up, girl. I guess she can't handle the truth in my bluntness. So, for those of you who don't understand what's going on, Nalia claims to have been accepted by SEGA and thinks her fan character, Alina the Hedgehog. Oh, let's talk about her fan character real quick. Okay, seriously, this looks like Maria if she was a hedgehog. Even the name rhymes with Maria. Hell, she even admits she looks like Maria in a way. Also, the character is paired up with Shadow. Nothing wrong with that. It just makes the fact your character is more of a ripoff even worse. Not to mention, she even at one point put her in Maria's dress. That didn't help. Akai Dahlia made that same mistake. Anyways, back on topic. Nalia also wants to make her own company based on Sonic and make her own games, or be the director of SEGA. Okay, first off, like I said, Sonic is copyrighted. You can't just go and make your own company and make a Sonic game. Oh boy, if you did, SEGA would sue your ass like Nintendo takes down fan projects. Second, you claim you made Alina for SEGA. But the thing is, sweetie, she was made outside of SEGA. In other words, she is not official and never will be. Do you know why they don't accept fan characters? Not because a lot of them suck, but it's just to be fair to the other Sonic fans. Think about it. Imagine if this character got in, okay? Would you be jealous? That is why SEGA does not accept fan characters. Okay, so she obviously doesn't understand this. SEGA does not accept fan characters, projects, stories, etc. So in other words, your precious Alina has already been rejected before she got into the door. Your character has the same odds as to become an official character as myself. Insert Celeste the Mink, Jane Scarlet Dahlia, Princess Elizabeth, Ziki the Cat. Okay, you get the idea. Honey, you claim you made her for SEGA, but that does not mean they will accept her. It takes a whole team to create a game. And who's to say they will write a character like Alina in? And you also say you made her for Shadow? As times, Shadow played a major role in a Sonic game with Sonic 06 or Sonic Rivals. Yes, he did make other appearances, but he didn't play a huge role. Shadow was meant to be the lonely type, the lone wolf. Now, am I saying he can't have a partner? No, of course not. but I don't see him having a serious relationship. He just does not seem to be that type of character. And that's coming from someone who ships Shadouge. Plus, you wouldn't be able to add Elena because it wouldn't be in your art, because you would be in the art department. You did say that's where you wanted to be. So you would have no say on what goes on in the writing process. So let me break it down for you. When making a game, it takes a whole team to do it. Now, there are multiple teams working on it. Okay, I'm saying this now. I do not work at SEGA. I'm not a professional, but I'm just using common sense. And, you know, there's a thing called the internet. Okay, so you got your writers, directors, artists, modelers, programmers, animators, sound crew, voice crew, etc. Each group only focuses on that field, nothing else. Now, they do interact to keep everything in line and order, most of the time. And you, as the artist, have no say on what goes on in the story. Your job is to draw concept art or do what you're told to do. That is it. So the odds of your character being official is still at 0. Also, when creating a new character, it sometimes takes multiple people and designs just to create one character. I mean, look at these official concepts of these characters. And yes, these are real concept images from SEGA. You may think your design is flawless, but the director may think not. If somehow by miracle he looked at your character and said, yeah, let's put her in. But if he looks at her character, he may not like her design at all. He may go like, it looks just like Maria. We need to change that. See what I mean? So I get you have all these high hopes and dreams to be in SEGA, but you really need to get your head out of the clouds and face reality for once. Working for SEGA is a legit dream, and I hope you get to accomplish that. I mean, that would be awesome if you get to work for SEGA. That's like anybody's dream. And I think you can do it. I think you can. You have the potential. However, you do have some growing up to do. You complain about how people don't fave your stuff all the time. SEGA gets criticized all the time. If you can't handle not getting likes on your DeviantArt, how are you going to handle professional game critics? Leah, you're not a bad person. You're just someone with a big dream, but really needs to wake the hell up and learn the facts of the real world and how SEGA as a company works. And I hope one day you will come down to earth and learn this thing called reality. This has been Jasmine Robotnik, and I will see you all next time.